Hey everybody, happy Friday. For today, we're going to do a journal, review vocab, finish reading The Pedestrian, and then you have some analysis questions to work on. So, first things first, your journal prompt for today is not linked. Give me 2 seconds, I'll fix that. Okay, so your journal prompt for today is: could a utopia, which reminder is an ideally perfect society, actually ever exist? And explain why you think it could or could not. So, again, like most journals, this is your opinion, so you can fall on either side of this. You just need to explain your reasoning. Is it possible for an ideally perfect society to actually exist, and explain why or why not? Next, I want you to take a little bit of time to review the vocab that is on this dystopian vocab list. This will just take you to vocabulary.com. You'll have all of the words listed here so you can review what they mean. These will be included on a quiz in the next week or so. What we're going to do is after we read our next story, we will just have a quiz that is over sort of everything that we've covered so far. So it'll be over like both of the stories, the vocab, characteristics of dystopian literature, all together instead of doing separate quizzes, just because these stories are just a little bit shorter. So you can look through the vocab words here, and then when you're ready, you can click up here on this green practice button, and that will pull up some multiple choice questions for you, or some spelling in some cases. This is in the later round, but I've obviously done this a bunch, so there we go. All right, well, it's not going to show me apparently the multiple choice, but there's some multiple choice and some spelling options. Let's see if okay, I'm not going to get to a multiple choice apparently, but you can just go through and practice the words a few times. It's 10 question rounds, and then so just do maybe 1 or 2 rounds of vocab just to kind of keep practicing with the words so that you're familiar with them and you're not forgetting what they mean. After that, you should finish reading The Pedestrian and answering the reading questions. So I know we started this last time. You should finish up with it today. Oh my goodness, I don't know why these links aren't working. Okay, now it's fixed. So, if you remember your reading questions, 1 through 11 are reading comprehension and then reflection on your own thoughts. And then the second half of the assignment is inferences. So you're going to look at the inference and then find the text evidence that supports that inference. So if you're looking at the society in this story does not value arts and literacy. Well, they never just come right out and say that anywhere in the story, but we can infer that based on the things that we see in the story and what we do find out from the story. So you're going to find a place in the story where you feel like it's clear that this inference could be true. All you have to do is just copy down the quote from the story and note what page number you found that quote on. So you do not have to write incomplete sentences for part 2, but part 1, you do need to write incomplete sentences. If you need more instructions, they're linked here. I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning, but if you need more instructions, they are linked here. Okay, and then finally today, we are going to be working on some analysis questions. So this is going to look very similar to what we did with Romeo and Juliet. You will need to pick 2 of the 3 prompts, and you'll need to write at least a paragraph for each prompt. Remember that you don't have to color code. If it helps you to do so, then by all means, go ahead and do it. But you should still use the Schaefer method. And I know it's been a minute since we've talked about this, so just a reminder that the Schaefer method includes a topic sentence. Do not use personal pronouns. It makes me want to set my computer on fire. Personal pronouns are great for journals. They are great for lots of things, but they are not great for formal paragraphs where you are responding to a prompt. Okay? I don't need you to tell me, I think that blah, blah, blah. I know that you think it, because you're writing it. So why would you write something that you don't think? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Don't say I think. Don't say in this paragraph I'm going to. Don't say that's why I think or any of those things. In my opinion, none of it. Okay, that's very like informal and like almost immature way of writing. Okay, you're moving into high school. You guys are in pre-AP. We need to move beyond that. So no personal pronouns. Your topic sentence should answer the question, okay? And give your sort of answer to it. So, like, for example, in number 1, in The Pedestrian, what is Bradbury's message about people who do not watch television? Include a detail from the story in your response. So, if I were responding to this prompt, I would say, in The Pedestrian, comma, Bradbury's message about people who do not watch television is, and then I answer the question. Okay, so use the wording of the question to help you form your topic sentence. You don't have to just formulate your topic sentence out of nowhere. You can use what is given to you to make that topic sentence. Then you're going to have a concrete detail. That's going to be something from the story that supports your topic sentence. So if I'm saying that Bradbury's message is that people who do not watch television are awesome, I hope that you don't say that in yours because that's not a good way of phrasing things, but I'm just trying to come up with a quick example. If I say that, then I need to find a detail from the story that proves that that's true. And that's what my concrete detail is going to be. Then my commentary sentences are going to analyze and explain how that detail proves my topic sentence is true. And then I'm going to finish up with a concluding sentence that basically restates my main idea or my topic sentence. Okay, so again, you do not have to color code, but you have to have these elements. It is second semester. We have been writing tons and tons of paragraphs. There's absolutely no reason that anyone in pre-AP cannot write a paragraph this way. If you can't, you need to call into Zoom, you need to email me, we need to figure something out to where you are getting help with this because this is going to be the style of writing that is expected of you this semester on up through pre-AP English 2 and into AP Lang and Lit. So your 3 prompt choices, remember you're just picking 2. The first one, in The Pedestrian, what is Bradbury's message about people who do not watch television? Include a detail from the story in your response. The second prompt is Bradbury makes some references in The Pedestrian to emptiness. What do these references tell you about how Bradbury feels about a society that sits inside watching television? Use details from the story to support your response. And finally, at the end of The Pedestrian, why is it significant that Leonard Mead's house is the only house that is not completely dark? Support your answer with evidence from the story. So we're talking here a little bit about like theme, symbolism, um, mood, sorry, my brain just went completely blank. Mood and tone, okay? So, you can pick whichever 2 you want to respond to. I don't mind, don't care. But you have to write a paragraph for each, okay? This is not writing one sentence, okay? This is worth 20 points, so it's 10 points per paragraph. So make sure that you are fully writing a paragraph and not just writing a sentence. If you just write a sentence, I'm gonna give you 1 point per like if you answer 2 of them, I'll give you maybe 2 points, but that's it. So write a paragraph, please, okay? Make sure that you're following the directions that are given to you. All right. If you have questions, feel free to call into the Zoom. I have it linked at the bottom of the announcement, or you can email me or get in touch with me on Canvas or however you need to, and I will be happy to help you. Have a great day, everybody.